Ditching Animal Toxicity Studies for Drug Approval Part 3. In this part, I will take the side of alternative non-animal methods of testing and their valid opinions. Point number 1 is the ethical part, is where the alternative method shines. And these methods can help reduce animal testing by achieving the 3 R's of the Tox 21 vision. The 3 R's are reduce, refine, and replace. Point number 2 is the alternative non-animal methods are faster, cheaper, and can take away years from the drug development scheme, on average 2 to 3 years. Point 3 is that alternative methods already exist and that are used by some sectors. For example, in cosmetics, a lot of in vitro testing replaced in vivo animal testing. An example from Japan, Shiseido holds a patent for in vitro test called HCLAT, which stands for Human Cell Line Activation Test, that uses human cells to test the allergenicity of chemical used in cosmetics. And this method actually is approved by the OECD, meaning it's a standardized and harmonized method. Point 4 is those alternative methods can provide endless possibilities. I will give you an example to explain. During one of my classes, my in silico professor discussed a paper he worked on with his team regarding using computer models to predict the endocrine disruption properties of some compounds, specifically pesticide. The usual way is to test those compounds on animals, specifically rats, but the animal study showed that those compounds actually are not endocrine disruptors. But using alternative methods like computer method or in silico method, the team was able to test those compounds on many species using only computational power, and found out that actually zebrafish can be way more accurate model to predict endocrine disruption, and rat models in reality underestimate those results. Lastly, I know that alternative methods are still very new and have a long way to go when it comes to approval from the regulatory bodies and gaining the trust from the scientific community. But let me say this, with the advancement of the computational power and efficiency, I can say with confidence that alternative methods, and especially in silico methods, are the future.